My friends, I'm here to break down the home buying process into 10 simple steps. So, we're going to go through all 10 really quickly. I do also have a video series of each of the 10 steps a little bit more in detail. So, I'm just going to go over a quick overview. This shouldn't be more than just a few minutes, so bear with me and let's get through the 10 steps of buying a home. We're going to go ahead and start with step number 1, which is saving for your down payment. One of the best ways to get into a home is to know how much home you can afford, and you need to know how much down payment you need. So I would recommend start a budget and figure out exactly how much of a home payment you could afford and figure out how much money to put down for a down payment. One of the best ways to do that is to talk with a lender, and they will go through loan options with you and figure out what the best option is for you and your situation. Moving on to step number 2, we've got knowing your credit score. Your credit score is essential to lending money. It's when lenders can identify exactly how well you have lent money in the past. So that's a really good, important one. Step number 3 is finding a real estate agent, which if you're in Utah, done. Here I am. If you're not in Utah, still send me a message or let me know, and I can hook you up with an agent in your local area. I've got agents all over the place that I'm friends with, so let me know if you're looking for a real estate agent. Step number 4 is getting pre-approved. This is when you go through the process with a lender, and they look at all of your finances. They kind of get the nitty-gritty of your financial situation, your work situation. They kind of get all of the information that they need from you to figure out how much of a home you can qualify for, again, how much payment you can afford. They kind of go through the payment side of things, the financial side of things a little bit more. They can help you identify different areas geographically as well, because some loans are geographical, done by city, or maybe more rural versus more urban, things like that. So talk with a trusted lender. Again, if you're looking for one, hit me up, let me know. I've got a couple in the area here that are really great to work with. Moving on to step number 5, which is the fun step for me. Step number 5 is finding a home. So this is where I come into play. You are also welcome to check online, both for sale by owner and your traditional homes that are on the MLS. Be sure to look at all of your resources. I am here to help with that portion of the home search, but you have just as much access to the internet, so look for homes, find what you like and don't like, and let's go check out some homes and find out what you really do like. This is the fun part of the process because you kind of get to identify what your needs and wants are in a home, as well as what you have to have. So it's kind of fun. Moving to step number 6, this is where having a really good agent comes into play and is so essential, especially right now where we have so many buyers and not so many homes. There is a lot of competition as a buyer. So this is step number 6 is putting in an offer on a home. This is when you write up a sales contract with your real estate agent. You determine how much price you want to offer, different terms of the sale, and you get to negotiate. And that's, again, when having a really good agent comes into play. Negotiating is so essential. This is where you're going to get the best deal that you possibly can because you have a good agent. So once you have the offer submitted and accepted by the sellers, you come to agreeable terms, then you're going to start the due diligence process. So step number 7 is having a home inspection. You as the buyer are required to verify everything about the home. Square footage, bedrooms, the size of the garage, the size of the yard, any and all of those things. A home inspection goes through and checks a lot of the major systems of the home and will give you a report of the condition of the home. The inspector's job is to point out anything and everything that is wrong or could go wrong with the home. So be sure to check that out before you move forward. Step number 8 is getting a home appraisal. Now, a home appraisal is very different than an inspection. An appraisal is required by the lender, protects them as the lender, and it's a third party, someone that is not included on any other part of the transaction, that goes out to the home and they determine the home's value. The reason for this is the lender doesn't want to give you $300,000 if the home's only worth $250,000, right? So that it protects the lender, knowing that the home is actually worth what you're paying. It also protects you as the buyer so that you're not getting in way over your head. So that's really important as far as getting an appraisal. Step number 9, we're getting close to the end, is actually closing the sale. So here in Utah, we will go to a title company. Other states do it a little bit differently. And at the title company, you'll sign all of the closing documents. You'll sign over, the sellers will sign over the property to you. You can close separately at different title companies. Makes it faster if you do it at one. And from there, you're done. You've closed, you've signed all of the closing documents. The money will then get wired to the seller so that they can pay off any existing mortgages. They'll go ahead and close that loan out. They'll put the new loan on to the home for you. And then it will go to the county for recording so that it will show your name on the new title of the home. So super exciting. Step number 10 is when you get to move in. So step number 10 is move-in day. A lot of agents will pay for pizza or cleaning that day. So if that's something that you're interested in and we work together, let me know. We can discuss that and figure out what works best for your situation. I love moving day. It's so exciting to see someone move into a new home and start to change it from a house to a home. It's so important. If you are interested in any more of these steps, be sure to check out each of the steps individually. I'll link the playlist here, and go ahead and click that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining on Devery Wilkie Real Estate with Charles Wixom Realty.